Hey my friends, welcome back to the channel. I am Huck, and today we're dropping this video on Christmas Eve. That's right, because I'm going to go over all the Christmas titles in my collection. Look, it's got my Buddy the Elf with the Christmas juice inside, a little crackling fire roaring behind me, and all the titles surrounding me. Some traditional, some not so traditional. But if you love Christmas movies like I do, well, sit back and relax as we go over all the Christmas movies in my collection. All right, my friends, it's time to get to all the Christmas movies in my collection. If you're a big Christmas movie fan like I am, well, let's just get to it. Now, there are definitely some not so traditional titles that people argue are Christmas movies. Some say it's a different genre, but let's just go ahead and knock those out first, and then we'll get to the other stack, which tends to be what people call more traditional Christmas movies. Now, in no particular order, as I quickly reorder them, there we go. We're going to start off with Krampus. Yeah, I know, Krampus is a little like horror Christmas take with a creepy Krampus running around. I enjoy this movie quite a bit. And we're not going to give too much descriptions on all these because we've got a big stack. We just want to kind of go through them and let you know all the titles I have and see if you like them as well. Some people consider Lethal Weapon a Christmas movie because it happens around Christmas. Now, of course, you got Violent Night with David Harbour as Santa Claus. I mean, this is a Santa movie, but it's a very violent take on Santa Claus, which is quite entertaining. Now we have a big rousing comedy that a lot of people don't really think of as a Christmas movie, but it happens during Christmas, and a lot of the plot points are because of Christmas, and that is Trading Places. Love this movie. I think Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy are super good together as a duo. And Reindeer Games. Yep, Reindeer Games happens during Christmas. They even have Santa suits that they wear in here to pull off, you know, a thing. Yeah, so yeah, check out Reindeer Games, y'all. It's because of Christmas that it happens. Now, there can't be any better movie to say it happens because of Christmas. The incidents of Christmas create this legendary movie, and we're gonna go Die Hard. Yep, saved it for the last. Look, so here's the 4K, but look, the advertising department even said, well, let's make a Christmas sweater slipcover because we too think of it as a Christmas movie. And even if we don't, for those who do, here you go. So yeah, so Die Hard. Of course, you gotta have Die Hard. Now we're gonna get into what's considered to be more of the family-friendly traditional Christmas movies, but I'm gonna start with 3 that I've actually never seen, but I picked up at swap meets or something like that because people said check them out, or because they were at a super cheap price. And you'd let me know if these are worth checking out. Still wrapped. I've got Daddy's Home, you know, Will Ferrell, Mark Wahlberg, you know, 2 dads trying to, you know, show who's the better dad. And then the sequel that I found at a swap meet is Daddy's Home 2. So I've heard kind of fun things about both of these movies. So I'm looking forward to checking those out. Now, another title a friend told me about that I didn't realize was in this collection until they mentioned it on my morning mug today, and this is the Blackadder collection. It's a fantastic British sitcom, and as part of a bonus, they have Blackadder's Christmas Carol. Oh my gosh, like I totally forgot that was on here, and I haven't even seen it. So definitely got to add this to my, you know, haven't seen it Christmas movie list. But there you go, Blackadder's Christmas. And I've definitely heard great stuff about this. Found it on DVD at a swap meet, and that is The Family Stone. So again, these are in my collection. Haven't seen these yet, but that's what I love about, you know, finding stuff out in the wild, is you can add them to your collection and watch them during this time. Now we're going to get into all the ones that I have seen. This is the big old fat stack over here. You know, let's just start with a Hallmark. My my friend Joe, he collects these things. He loves him some Hallmark movies. So here we go. Got me one Hallmark in honor of him. And the reason I got this one is because the one right there in the middle, get the glare off there, it's called One December Night. It's got Bruce Campbell in it, who I love. Bruce Campbell's terrific. So yeah, it's fun. Also got Peter Gallagher, Penny Perry. Yeah, so I watched that one. I did not watch the other 2 yet, but I have seen the Bruce Campbell one. So holiday classic. All right, so now we're going to get to this stack here, and then we'll give you all the ones that I'm most excited for closer to the end. Okay, now first on the stack. Now this one could actually maybe segue into the not so traditional, but the little Christmas present in this movie was given to the kid because it's Christmas. And that is Gremlins. Yeah, you know, Gremlins too, a little too back. But you know, Gremlins, it happens during Christmas. The guy's trying to find him the coolest present, and he gets him the Magray. You know, so what do you guys think? Is this a Christmas movie, or is it more of a non-traditional Christmas movie? All right, now here's one that a lot of people think, well, is this a Halloween or is this a Christmas movie? And that is The Nightmare Before Christmas. Where do you stand on this, y'all? Is this a Christmas movie? Is it a Halloween movie? I don't really lean either way. To me, it's just you know, it is what it is. But because people kind of consider it both, well, why not toss it into the Christmas movie collection as well? All right, so now we get into a few more things that happen during the holidays, and some are sort of, this one's a very dramatic piece. This was recommended by my friend Mike. It's called Collateral Beauty with Will Smith. It's a very intriguing premise. It's an emotional, as they call it here, an emotional masterpiece on the back. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, you also got Edward Norton, Keira Knightley, Michael Pena. I mean, this thing is pretty stacked. Helen Mirren, Kate Winslet. It's a really great cast. And yeah, just check out Collateral Beauty, y'all. Now some more traditional things from classic times. We got Holiday Inn, Bing Crosby and Fred Astaire. Super good movie. I just rewatched this again this year. I enjoyed it very much. That's where the White Christmas song comes from, which they created White Christmas, the movie. So, which I believe the song, you know, is sung again in that film as well. And now pretty much, well, let's see, let's keep it traditional, like a more classic time, and then we'll move on to more modern stuff. You got Miracle on 34th Street. The original telling of Santa Claus. Is he real? Is he not? Little tiny Natalie Wood, you know, is the girl who believes in Santa. It's super cute. Yeah. I mean, yeah. You gotta watch that one. That is a great Christmas movie. And of course, It's a Wonderful Life. I just picked this up on 4K. Look, it's still shrunk wrapped, y'all. Have not checked it out on 4K to see how the transfer looks yet, but maybe I'll put it in the next day or so. All right, I got some more good comedies here. We got Bad Moms Christmas. Absolutely love these gals and cast. The cast from Bad Moms, these girls are so great. I mean, look at this. You got Mila Kunis, Kristen Bell, Catherine Hahn, you know, from Agatha All Along, Cheryl Hines, Christine Baranski, and Susan Sarandon. So if you enjoyed Bad Moms, I think you're going to really love Bad Moms Christmas. Just watched this year. Found this, like, again, a little swap meet. Harold and Kumar Christmas. And I'm not lying. It was really funny. Laugh out loud moments. I did not expect to like this as much as I did. Of course, you got Neil Patrick Harris making another cameo like he's always done in these movies. And it's very funny. I'm very happy that that's in the collection. Now we get into something that is just an absolute holiday classic. Some of these things I saw growing up on TV, and that is the Charlie Brown Christmas. You got all these other ones here too, but the Charlie Brown Christmas came out in '65, I believe, and it has just been airing as a perennial Christmas classic ever since it came on. Originally, they didn't think it was going to do very well, then it blew everyone away and crushed it in the ratings, and now Charlie Brown Christmas. Other classics from that same decade are the Rankin Bass movies. You got Santa Claus Coming Down, Rudolph, Frosty, and then of course they have a Blu-ray set that I want that's got all the other movies like A Day Without a Santa Claus or Rudolph Shiny New Year, a whole bunch of those other Rankin Bass movies. So I want to grab that and add it to the collection. But for now, I just got this nice 4K one, and it is awesome. All right, keeping the love going with some Arnold. Put the cookie down in the Jingle All the Way. Oh my God, it's just, I mean, you know, it's Arnold. Arnold, you know, Sly's a funny guy too, but Arnold had the one little gift that he could do in movies that like Sly just couldn't quite pull off, and that is comedy. And this is, I think, one of Arnold's best. You know, you got Twins, Jingle All the Way. I think Arnold, he's very good at comedy. Another classic, forgot to pull this back in the 60s, also, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I mean, when it comes to Christmas tales, the story of the Grinch is one of the best. This Blu-ray is fantastic. Transfer is so good and chock full of good bonus features. So if you haven't seen the original Grinch, that inspired, of course, this movie, the Jim Carrey, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Carrie's fantastic in this. No one else could have pulled this off with his absolutely expressive face. Physical comedy worked so well as the Grinch. All right, we're getting to the bottom, y'all. We're going to pull these out at the same time. Shablam! Home Alone 1 and 2. Some people I know prefer Home Alone 2 over Home Alone. Are you part of that camp? Are you the Home Alone 2 person or the Home Alone 1 person? You know, little Kevin McAllister left alone, and, you know, hijinks ensue against those wet bandits. So, 1 and 2, which is your favorite? All right, almost done here, y'all. Here we go. Office Christmas Party. Picked this up during one of those Best Buy Christmas sales back when they had physical media, y'all. It was only like $6. That is an easy pull for a blind buy, and it was hilarious. I love Jason Bateman. I love his humor. I love his timing, and this thing just delivered for me. I was laughing out loud. So good. Watched this last night, y'all. A Christmas Vacation. I actually love this slipcover, y'all. It's so good. It looks like an old postcard, and if you look like Clark's stocking is on fire, they got the cat munching on the wire down there just before he gets fried in the movie. Yeah, I really love this movie. I knew the jokes that were coming. I was laughing out loud. You got Bill Murray in a telling of Scrooge. He does his little version, Scrooged. I don't really have too many other versions of Scrooged in my collection. Whoop. Although the next one will show you that I have my favorite telling of Scrooged, and that is Muppet Christmas Carol. I love the Muppets Christmas Carol. It's my favorite telling. I think Michael Caine is absolutely pitch perfect as Scrooge, and the Muppets are just so adorable. This is such a great family, fun, friendly movie. Check it out. And of course, my favorite Christmas movie of all time, and that is Elf. It just brings me so much joy to watch Will Ferrell. And you know, for me, a lot of Will Ferrell stuff is hit and miss with me, but I feel like he is perfectly cast in this. His enthusiasm for being the elf, his enthusiasm for Santa, and just the love and the spirit of Christmas is just all wrapped up into a tasty little package right here in this 4K. And I just love Elf. So, all right, well, that is going to do it for the video today. Thank you so much for checking this out. If this video brought you here, well, do me a favor. Please get on down there, hit like, subscribe, smack the bell, leave a comment, share with all your friends. It really helps the algorithm of this channel find new viewers. And let me know, like, what did you think of my Christmas titles? What are some that you have? I'm sure some of you have an even bigger Christmas collection, and you got some titles that are in your collection I'd love to know about. Maybe some of the offbeat titles. Like, I know there's some horror movies out there like Silent Night, Deadly Night, things like that. There's a whole horror Christmas genre out there. I don't really have any of those except for Krampus, so let me know which one of those that you love. All right, but that is gonna do it for today, y'all. Thank you so much for checking this out, and if you're watching this on Christmas Eve, I wish you all a great Merry Christmas tomorrow. And if you watch this anytime during the year, well, Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Thank you to all my Cafe members for their support. And if you'd like to be a Cafe member to help support the channel, please consider hitting that join button now.